What's up, gamers? Still waiting forever for games to load on old drives? We're breaking down the top 3 PCIe 5.0 SSDs, delivering blistering speeds that'll transform your load times from painful to instant. Welcome back to Gamer Picks. Today we're talking PCIe 5.0 SSDs, the ultra-fast storage that finally makes sense for gamers. New generation Gen 5 drives fix the problems. They're faster, cooler, and actually affordable. From budget Crucial champions to flagship WD Black monsters, these SSDs crush Gen 4 drives. All product links are in the description. Smash that subscribe button because we ruthlessly test these drives for weeks. 3. Corsair MP700 Elite, the best cooled PCIe 5.0 SSD. Starting at number 3, the Corsair MP700 Elite, the coolest running Gen 5 drive solving the heat problems that plagued first generation PCIe 5.0. The dense hefty heatsink keeps temperatures phenomenally low, hitting just 55 degrees Celsius in our ruthless temperature testing. That's 8 degrees cooler than the legendary WD Black SN8100 and a remarkable 32 degrees cooler than the scorching Crucial T700. The energy-efficient PCIe 5.0 controller paired with Kioxia 218-layer TLC flash memory makes this thermal miracle possible. What impressed me is genuinely wishing every chip in my gaming PC were this well cooled. The outstanding thermal performance comes from Corsair's intelligent design philosophy and modern efficient components working together. Sequential burst speeds hit 10,000 megabytes per second on reads and 8,500 megabytes per second on writes, while random 4K performance matches the Crucial P510, plenty fast enough for gaming scenarios. The single-sided design fits any M2 to 280 slot without clearance issues. To be honest, the sequential speeds lag behind some competitors. That 10 gigabytes per second read and 8.5 gigabytes per second write lack the raw grunt of older, sometimes even cheaper Gen 5 drives. There's no 4 terabyte option which limits large library storage, and the lack of DRAM cache to cut costs impacts sustained. Write performance slightly, perfect for gamers prioritizing thermals and needing cool running Gen 5 performance without worrying about motherboard cooling solutions or airflow limitations. 2. Crucial P510, the best budget PCIe 5.0 SSD. Number 2, the Crucial P510, this budget Gen 5 champion proves you don't need a small fortune for better than Gen 4 performance. The PCIe 5.0 controller handling all data flows is relatively new, offering power efficiency and cooler operation than previous generation chips. That's paired with Micron's impressive 276-layer TLC flash memory delivering genuine speed. You get very fast burst reads/writes, average but solid random performance, easy thermal management, and pricing that doesn't require selling organs. Available in practical 1 terabyte and 2 terabyte capacities. What makes this brilliant value is the perfectly balanced budget approach. You're getting solid all-around numbers, good temperature control, and outstanding pricing that delivers the best of everything without breaking the bank. This is genuinely a very good all-round SSD that just happens to be speedier than your average drive. The golden price to performance ratio absolutely dominates the budget Gen 5 segment. Sequential reads hit 11,000 megabytes per second, while writes reach 9,000 megabytes per second. Respectable numbers crushing any Gen 4 alternative. The compromises exist though. No DRAM cache to cut costs impacts sustained performance during heavy workloads. Only 2 capacity options mean no 4 terabyte variant for those massive game libraries approaching hundreds of titles. It's very much a jack of all trades rather than ultimate flagship performance. You can get far better raw speed, but at significantly higher cost. For budget conscious gamers wanting affordable Gen 5 that completely hoses any Gen 4 drive while maintaining accessible pricing under $200. 1. WD Black SN8100, the best PCIe 5.0 gaming SSD, and our number 1 pick, the WD Black SN8100. This drive stands so far ahead of the competition that it'll take something very special to topple it from the throne. The perfect blend of blistering speed, consistent performance, and excellent thermals makes this untouchable. Sequential reads and writes both hit an outrageous 14,000 megabytes per second, the fastest consumer SSD you can fit into your gaming PC. SanDisk employed its own proprietary flash controller with 8 channels specifically designed to use DDR4 RAM for boosting sustained performance. The company also uses its own 218-layer BICS 8 TLC flash chips rather than sourcing from suppliers, and they absolutely handle the job brilliantly. What makes this the ultimate gaming SSD is the random 4K read/write performance that leaves every other Gen 5 SSD we've tested completely in the dust. This metric matters enormously for gaming. It's what loads assets during gameplay, handles texture streaming, and makes your games feel snappy. The outstanding performance across every benchmark combined with competitive pricing on lower capacity models makes this the obvious choice. Single-sided design fits any M2 2280 slot and genuinely helps with cooling. DDR4 DRAM scales with capacity, 1 GB for 1 TB, 2 GB for 2 TB, and 4 GB for 4 TB models, ensuring sustained performance. To be honest, the 4 TB variant pricing well over $400 will put off many buyers looking for maximum capacity. Gen 5 premium pricing versus Gen 4 drives is noticeable across the board. It runs hotter than Gen 4 alternatives, though temperatures remain respectable for Gen 5 standards. Our ruthless testing pushes drives harder than most gaming scenarios will. The SSD for gamers demanding the absolute best and wanting the fastest possible storage to shave every second off loading and saving times. So there you have it. Gamers, the top 3 PCIe 5.0 SSDs bringing blistering speed to your gaming PC. From budget efficiency to flagship dominance, there's perfect Gen 5 storage for every gamer and every build. Want the absolute best regardless of price? That WD Black SN8100 is untouchable. Need budget Gen 5 that still crushes Gen 4? The Crucial P510 dominates price performance. Worried about thermals in your compact build? That Corsair MP700 Elite solves heat concerns perfectly. Which SSD matches your gaming build? Drop a comment with your current storage setup and let me know what upgrade you're planning. Hit that like button if this helped your SSD decision, and subscribe for more PC hardware guides. All the SSD links are in the description with current pricing and installation tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Game on!